trying to kill your brother just to get there. You're supposed to try to make it to the top with your brother. You ain't supposed to be leaving your brother behind just so you can get there by yourself. That's wicked. That's not what Christ is about.
Luke chapter 6, verse 46. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say?
So as you can see, these Sunday pastors call Christ Lord, Lord, but they don't do what he says. That's like a child saying, oh, I love you, mommy, for breaking curfew. That's like a child saying, oh, yeah, I love you, mommy, and getting bad grades in school. Not doing what's right by themselves.
Jeremiah 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
So our forefathers kindled the fire in the Most High's anger, and he took our heritage away. We was never African Americans. We was never Negroes. We was never none of those bywords that we are now today. We were the true children of Israel, God's holy people. But our people didn't want to listen to the Most High, so he took our heritage away from us and let us serve our enemies in this land we know not. We was never in America.
That's right.
They brought us over here on slave ships.
That's right.
We was never over here. We never did the things that Americans do. We never celebrated Christmas. We never celebrated Easter. We never celebrated Thanksgiving. None of that. We had our own feast days. How are you today, brother?
I don't even want to break up what you just said.
Go ahead, speak them up.
Because listen, you just said we was never over here. We was brought up in our slave ships. We was over here before we were slaves.
Right.
Because when Columbus came over here, the Native Americans was already in place. But Columbus came over here with 2 Africans. And the Africans were showing him the ropes because we had already been over here.
Right, but we didn't stay over here. We never stayed over here.
In and out, did our little transactions, made business, set up shop, and bounce.
Yeah, but we're not African.
Huh?
We're not African.
What you mean we're not African?
Africans are from the land of Ham. We are a whole different breed. Do you look like an African?
I mean, I got melanin in my skin.
We do got melanin in our skin. We related, but that's a whole nother dark race. The African American today is nothing like African. Nothing like the Africans over there in Africa. They're nothing like us. We are own people. We are own nation.
Who are we?
We are the true children of Israel. We are Hebrew Israelites. Our
You
nationality is Israel.
You telling me that everybody out here, we all look alike. Let's just say we all look alike, right? We all one, right? Everybody out here one, right? You telling me every last one of us from Israel?
Yep, we are not the Israel which is inhabited by the Arabs today, but we are from Jerusalem. God set us apart. We were our own people. We were holy unto him, and he was holy unto us. He was our God before anybody. And our forefathers, they turned their back on him, so he put us in this captivity which we are in today. He made us go on them slave ships and come to this land and stay here. We was never staying here. We always had our own ways, our own feast days, our own holy days, all of that. We was never taught. We was taught all of these lies.
I agree with what you're saying, bro. But when you say that we all, bro,
I mean our nationality. Because I don't look like an African. We don't do nothing
that's
like
not
Africans.
true. I don't agree with you that we don't look like
So
Africans.
somebody did the
do look
Bible
like African, bro.
This only to a certain extent because we got darker skin. That's it. This is the Zonda Van Bible.
But even some of our features, though, bro. Even some of I'm gonna listen.
Okay, him was what with the father African. So Ham was the father.
Shem, Ham, and Japheth, Noah's sons after the flood,
They
populated the
whole
earth.
It says Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years after the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark race, but not the Negro.
Not the Negroes. We are our own race.
Show him.
Africans is their own race.
Squash Negroes. Negro is Spanish. Negro is Spanish for black. Like that's like
That's right.
that's like
We're
looking
the
at the
children
color.
of Israel.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
not
not identifying with
African
Negroes. Yeah, African American is basically saying, I'm not disagreeing with you. This is rhetoric. What I'm saying is when you say African American, all you saying is somebody that's indigenously from Africa but has been brought to America.
We wasn't indigenously from Africa.
Yo, son, you can't tell me we didn't inhabit that whole continent? You telling me we're not from the
We
motherland?
inhabited Jerusalem, a small part of that continent.
It's a lot of us coming from a very small place. That's the part I'm having a hard time connecting with y'all. There's too many of us that say we come from this one little spot. You telling me we don't come from the whole continent of Africa? None of us?
We inhabited
But the transatlantic slave trade was off of the west coast of Africa. So most of the so-called African Americans came from the west coast, the Ivory Coast, not the whole continent. But
let me read
one thing I wanted to say.
We got Deuteronomy 7:6. Let me get that from
Yo, but I appreciate you brothers though. I seen how the little pigs was standing around here trying to like, yo, get out of here. Yeah. We ain't selling no rocks, we selling knowledge over here.
This is the proof that we was the holy unto God, we were our own nation.
I'm listening, yo, I'm listening.
Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So we was above all people on the face of the earth, above Africans, Caucasian people, white people, Edomites, all of that.
Y'all should go back into not the Edomites. Y'all should go back into not the Negroes. When they say not the Negroes, they're not saying it in the byword. They talk about us though. I'm gonna show you. If you keep reading, I'm gonna show you. Start over.
A Negro is technology though.
Right, it's just a word. It means black.
It's like black. Yes,
right. It just means black.
What is that?
Right. Go ahead.
But he's the father of the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, and the Canaanites.
Right. Ham. So that's the four main families in Africa. Start all over.
Damn right. East Africans. Me and you, I can't speak for them, but me and you look East African. Straight like that. Somalia, Ethiopia, you know what I'm saying? Eritrea. I'm talking about the nose. Come on, son. Like the nose, like all that shit. Me and you look East African. My man right here, these two, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even you, bro. Like,
all our seed is mixed from slavery.
Huh?
You know, all our seeds got mixed from slavery.
Definitely.
Most
We
of them,
mixed
you know.
blood.
Right.
Prophecy in Deuteronomy because, you know.
But I appreciate what y'all doing though, nevertheless. You know what I'm saying?
The youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became a progenitor of the dark races, but not the Negroes. But the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, and the Canaanites.
So what the Bible scholars are saying here is that the Negroes in America is separate from these families. And they get that from the Bible.
But we don't already establish that we're not acknowledging Negroes. There's no such thing.
Right,
as
but
Negro.
you're saying we African American. What does the word Africa mean?
Yo, before it was Africa, it was Kush, Kemet.
I know, but what does the word Africa mean?
I don't know.
The word Africa means not cold. It came from
Theocyprius
Africanus, which was the son of the grandson of what's his name? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I don't get it, but
Was it Hannibal?
Yeah,
For Hannibal, and they took over the land of Ham. It was called back then, and they named it Africa after him. So, and then America comes from what? America Vespucci. So those just all bywords. It's not cold. Africa means not cold. We're not African.
Ethiopia means to see the heavens.
I mean, burnt skin.
So you break it down.
Kush is the original word.
But if you break this, that's what I'm saying. If you break opium, like the opulence, that's the sea. And Epi, that's the heavens. You know what I'm saying? So when the Greeks came in, it's like, yo, these are the gods. They see the heavens. Ethiopia. Brothers, have a good night.
All right.
we got a precept right here.
That's what you find in the fiction. You know what I'm saying? This is Psalm 25 and 23. Only go by what we read.
Yeah.
There's a lot of truth out there.
We just got 2 more precepts for you. You know about the cruelty that they tried to get rid of the children of Israel.
Yo, where y'all be building at? Where y'all be studying at?
We studying everywhere. Whatever you want to study,
I'm just saying y'all don't got no plant. Y'all don't got like no headquarters, no base. So who like, cause I'm gonna be real with you, I was in DC for 7 years. You had the Israelites be on the block, like heavy, suited up, like sitting on the box. Word. So this is really my first time seeing this in the town. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out like what brought you brothers together. Like who is there an old head? Is there like a old eye there drop truth? Like go ahead.
Well, I mean, basically what you're saying is true. We learn from the same brothers that you're seeing out there, right? And then we increased in the knowledge. Now we got 2 or 3 brothers, elders who we listen to.
Psalms 105 and 23. Israel also came into Egypt, and Jacob sojourned in the land of Ham.
Right, so we sojourned in the land of Ham. We was never there. We went there. We built all those pyramids in Egypt. Now, I'm about to show you that they tried to get rid of the children of Israel right out of the scriptures. Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 83. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make it tumult.
That's a plan. A tumula is a plan. They made a plan. Okay, go ahead.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Against the children of Israel. Go ahead.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They consulted against us. Why? Go ahead.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
They have said, come. They made a plan. They said, come, let us cut the children of Israel from being a nation. And how did they decide to do that? They decided to give us all these proverbs and bywords. Negro, black, cool, all of that stuff. They tried to hide it from us. Our people don't know who we are. People walk around here lost and blind, thinking they African Americans, not knowing that they're the true children of Israel, God's holy people. So that's in the book right there.